Hey, Misfit Mom Warrior. This is Coach Spiegel, and this is my really low voice. This is my really Barry Manilow voice. It's so deep. It's so sexy, isn't it? And shoot, not Barry Manilow. Who am I talking? Barry something. Love guy. The love guy. Yeah, love guy. Anyways, this is my really low Barry voice. Very sexy. And so, hey, what brings you here? Mom Warrior, are you looking for some help in your network marketing or MLMing? Yep, you found it. We're going to be going over all this stuff called attraction-based marketing, and it's pretty much the bomb.com. And so what else brings you here? You want to bring your product, you want to share it with other people. Did your product really help with your world, and you want to help other people, but you don't know how to share it with people without coming across as salesy and slimy and used car salesman-y? Well, you're in the right spot, because I'm going to show you just how to do just that there without any of that crap. Pushing on your friends and family, bugging them all day long on Facebook. Your XYZ MLM product just came out, the new line. You're like, oh, great, let me go tell everybody about it on Facebook. And you get like 1 like on your Facebook post. You're like, what's wrong with people? Don't they know this is the coolest thing ever? Yes, your product is the coolest thing ever. However, you're kind of going all about it a little wrong, Mom Warrior, and it's not your fault. They never showed you a better way, and this show is that better way. It's called the attraction-based marketing way. Did I say that already? Oh, I'm losing my deep voice. So anyways, so you want to change lives, right? You're here to figure out how to change lives, to help people impact the world, and you're a misfit because it's not enough for you to just be a mom. Even though you're marvelous at it, you're the best of the best at it, and you love your children more than anything on this earth, Mommy's feeling a little unfulfilled. Sorry, kiddos. Mommy wants to do her own thing. She wants to go help people, create something that she can call her own. You don't quite fit in with your girlfriends that talk about babies and toddlers and goo goo gaga this and what show are they watching on that and diapers and all that. You're like, I need to do something. You ever seen the show? Yeah, never mind. This intro is getting really long. 2 minutes already? So did you figure it out what you're here for yet? Yeah. Get on it. See you in the end there. Hey, good morning, Misfit Mom. Good morning. We're going to talk today about, this is Coach Spiegel. If you're new, welcome. And we're going to talk about, this is where I'm going to get you right in the marketing world, Mom. You started yourself in a nice little business, probably in the network marketing space, MLM space, except we don't call it MLM anymore. We call it ABM, attraction-based marketing, multi-level marketing that just does nothing for us, doesn't tell us anything. Whereas attraction-based marketing is method. It is 2:18 in the morning when your coach is recording this to you. He is on his way down south doing a little driving. And if you're wondering why I'm driving and recording to you at the same time, I do believe I don't think I recorded it yet. Okay, I'll record for you an episode. All right, it should be linked up somewhere in the show notes. Or I'll explain it all. Well, why I'm driving and talking. What's happening here with that? So today we're going to talk about probably, I would say it's a mistake. It's just one big old waste. Your efforts, if your idea of marketing is, I'm going to give everybody my business card. I'm going to leave my business card everywhere. I'm going to put it up at bulletin boards and the gas stations. I'm going to put it amongst other bulletin boards at other gas stations. I'm going to go put it on everybody's car in the parking lot. Business card, I mean, not like your product card. Even that don't work, okay? Quick story. Never mind. It's probably going to be a long story. My first go at it in this network marketing space, ML space, what do they call it? I think they just call it network marketing. I don't even know if they call it anything back then. So, in case you're unfamiliar with my story at all, this was kind of my first go-around. Network marketing is the gateway drug into entrepreneurship. I'm a full-blown entrepreneur now. And I is now teaching exactly my formula of how I got to be a success as entrepreneurship, and where MLM fits in all that. Basically, it's I don't know why they make such a big deal. MLM, it's affiliate marketing. Everybody does affiliates. Everybody recommends other people's products and sells other people's products. It's everywhere. And all of a sudden, MLM just kind of gets the redheaded stepchild about it. And so my how I got going on it. So we're going to talk about, I didn't have business cards in the beginning when I got going, and maybe I did. I don't remember. But this is for you if that has been your idea of marketing. It's such a waste. Okay, such a waste. And when people, I'm going to talk to you today about the two most important elements of your marketing weapons, going after your marketing stuff. If your efforts don't include these two things, it's an extremely uphill battle for you. And why giving out business cards is you're not, first up, it's like beyond a cold person that's looking at that business card, beyond cold, and you don't know anything about them. It's everything against what I am teaching. One of the principles I've teaching is the principle of the 1,000 true fans. Go back and listen to that episode. All about 1,000 true fans. Go ahead and listen to that one. If you're just blasting out your business card everywhere, you're not able to go after your 1,000 true fans. Doing it like that, your business card tells you nothing. So scarcity and urgency are your most powerful two weapons in this marketing world, in your business building world, in your entrepreneurship world, Mom. When you're trying to help people with your product, when you're trying to change lives, when you're trying to feed that need that's in you. Feed that need. Feed that soul. Your soul wants to build a business. Your soul wants to also build a family. And we live in a world where we don't have to choose between the two. For real. Did you know that? And it's really easy, and one actually feeds the other. Being a mom feeds the entrepreneurship in you. Being an entrepreneur feeds being an awesome mom in you. Because now you can show up awesome for both. It reminds me of a best friend that he's still my best friend. He was a trucker for a while. He was trucking, and he's one of those rare types that loved being a trucker. He just loved traveling. He loved being in a new city every day. He loved traveling. He'd show me 100 pictures of the sunset in this one town that he was at, and it was pretty cool. And he had this wifey that, Yep, he ended up marrying her. It was his wifey that was at home waiting for him, and she hated it. She hated him being on the road so much. She hated it. She loved him so much. She just wanted to see him every day. And so he would come home for a day or so, and he'd be on the road for 6 days. He'd come home a day for 2 or 3 days, and he'd be on the road for two or 3 weeks. And, of course, he would call her every day, and they would talk every day, but it's not the same. So there it was. And eventually it sprouted up where she kind of basically gave him an ultimatum. And he had kids. He had a child with her as well. And I know you're a mom. I'm talking about a guy here. I'm sorry. You understand though, right? Can you see this from the wife's point of view? You get it from there, Mom? Mom is a misfit mom warrior. All right, good. Hey, so my throat's getting a little dry. Let me take a quick little second. I got to wet the whistle a little bit. I'll be right back. Hold on. Thank you. I'll back. Drinking my bulletproof coffee. All's good in the world. So there it was, and she basically told him not so much ultimatum, but just I don't know if I can do this much longer. I guess she gave him a warning shot, and he was like, oh, okay. He chose her. He chose the kiddo that they had together. He gave up the trucking part. He gave up the driving part. He got a job in town there. It actually worked out pretty good for him. He actually got sort of a trucking job. He became one of those people. They go to the gas station. They go to the refinery place. They pick up some gas, and then they go to the gas station and fill it up. and had just like a same route every day. They just did it, same routine every day. Less spectacular, but he still did fine. He ended up being more money in it for him and all that stuff. Anyways, he ended up kind of still. He was miserable. Like he still got a job in town there, but he's still miserable. And he ended up kind of blaming that miserableness on her. He had to choose between the two, and then from then on, it was always, you're the reason why I chose. Why is this? You're the reason why. He never took it out on her, but ended up permeating into other aspects of their life, and you add like a little bit of like a drop of insecurity in all this, and all he's got is like ammunition up the wazoo for fights and for not getting alongs, and they're not together anymore. I'm sorry to say, they're not together, and it's because of that. So when you are showing up in the world, Mom, when you're showing up as a mom, when you're showing up as a business owner, you're showing up as a team leader, as a leader, you're showing up as a difference maker, a life changer, like you got that in you. You know you're supposed to be contributing to the world. You know you're supposed to be helping people. You know you're supposed to be doing right by your product. And when you're doing that, it feeds something in you. So that way when you do show up as a mom, when it's like, these next 5 hours, you're going to be 100% best mom ever, and now you can show up there. You won't be showing up with any kind of resentment. You won't be showing up with any kind of guilt. You won't be showing up and looking at your child and being like, you took away from my career. You took away from my business building. You took away from my company. And that's what you're meant to do, Mom, for real. Like, you're the real ones. You're the real rare ones. You're special ones. And that's why I am talking to you, because that's I'm here to do is impact you. So it's my job to get you straight on the marketing front, because if you're not successful in your business, that's going to be going everywhere in your life. You won't be paying your bills. You'll have to go get a job that doesn't feed your soul, and we don't want that. We don't want that. And maybe you don't even need the job. Maybe you're just going to be a homemaker, and even that's not feeding your job. Hey, so I am passing right now a gas liner guy that I was telling you about. Pass him right now. You can hear it. Oh, just pass him. He's got his brights on. Thank you. He just knocked his brights down. Cool. So, why business cards, handing out your business cards do not work is there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Your business card is all about you, all about your company, all about your pretty logo. Nobody looks at the business card. Oh, what a pretty logo. I think I want to do this. And they give you 18 reasons to get a hold of you, and they don't even know what you're about. You don't even know what your company is about. They don't even know about anything. Best business cards I've seen is when you actually, it's not even a business card, it's like a flyer, really. And it's not even a flyer, it begins the funnel process. Best business cards I've seen is where you flip over the card, or on the card itself. Excuse me, a little bit of a burp there with the bulletproof coffee. The business card itself actually leads them to, like your lead magnet, leads them to a piece of article, piece of information that something that they would be interested in learning about. So let's say you are in the, I see them all the time, the let's take isogenic. I see the cards all the time on the bulletin boards. It's probably maybe how I got a hold of you. It's kind of all I do. I go grab people's business cards and I'm like, no, that's not working. Here, try this instead. And now maybe that's how you got a hold of me. Maybe that's how you're listening to me now. Is I kind of told you that's not how you do it. So let's say isogenics, for example. Let's say Cindy awesome, and she's like isogenics representative person, and then at the bottom is blah blah blah, and then a nice pretty logo, and it sits let's say it sits on people's cards. Let's say you handle 1,000 of those. You spend all day, 10 hours a day, just handing out business cards, putting them on people's cards, people's houses, dropping them off, and chances are you're gonna have 0 out of those 1,000. You literally have 0 for real. And I've heard numerous stories that that's the case. And people are like, oh, what a waste. I guess this isn't for me. No, my friend. It is for you. You're just kind of going about it a little bit. I would say not right, because you're making effort, but there's a better way. There's just always a better way. Just walk around with that question in your mind, okay, like Steve Jobs, say there's got to be a better way. If you see other people successful, what you're doing, then it's you. And then all it requires you do is to learn a better way. And say, oh, what is that better way? And then all you do is you just learn. There's some books. There's some coaches. There's some mentors. There's videos. There's podcasts listening to, like the one you're listening to right now. Okay, so you got this business card that's out there, and yeah, that out of that 1,000, you're going to have a 0. Now, on that business card, let's say you print it out like on your own through Vista Prints, or if your company, if your MLM, if your upline, oh yeah, here, we'll send you some business cards. $100, we'll send you 1,000 of them or something like that, whatever they do. Don't do their business cards because unless they let you customize it to do something like this, what I'm telling you. So what is your top, so what's the top benefit of your product? Somebody buys your product, what's the top benefit? Let's say you are in the isogenic space and they're going to lose 50 pounds. They follow your tried and true formula, your proven path. They will take the shakers for a couple months, let's say 50 pounds down. Not an unrealistic goal, right? So what's somebody's benefit about losing 50 pounds? Let's say, hey, how more energy, looking better in your clothes, looking hot in a bikini. All right, so you could have just looking hot in a bikini. And what's the benefit of someone looking hot in a bikini? Why would someone want to look hot in a bikini? Not be embarrassed, right, when it comes time to summer. It's getting to be winter, close to winter. I'm recording this to you, so maybe this is a bad example, bikini wearing. Maybe save this episode for when spring starts rolling around and the clothes start flying off. Tequila makes her clothes fall off. I don't know why that song just popped in my head. Country song. Tequila makes her clothes fall off. So that's the summer. Getting ready for the summer. It could be. So we got the holidays. We'll use that as a better example. So you could have like your lead magnet could be. I'm not talking about lead magnet here training. Giving you a little bit of a quick little tip about lead magnets. I go into more depth there. If you want to go to download take the little mini course, the badass Katniss ABM course, little mini course, how to be you want to be badass like Katniss, then in this little arena of ABM, attraction based marketing. It's no longer MLM, it's ABM. Then go to misfitmomwarrior.com/Katniss. Go put you on a little 5-day little free journey. Go have at her there. And I'll actually, one of the days, I do believe it's day 3 or 4, where we'll go into super more depth about this lead magnet training type of action. So what you do is on your business card, so let's say someone it's got holidays coming up and they got something on the mind, like they're worried about putting on weight for the holidays. And so you come out with the lead magnet that says, hey, here's 5 recipes, 5, 10 recipes, 20 recipes of the top Christmas dinners, top Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners and treats. Here's healthy options for it so you don't put on 50 pounds. Tastes just as good, just healthier options so you don't put on 50 pounds. And you have that. You go create that. You go find those recipes. You go find them on Pinterest. You go pull them up from somewhere. You go create them. And they have to, in order to get those, they have to text you or they have to give you their email address. They have to give you their phone number that you'll text it to. And now that's what you put on your business card. No longer, like your business card has nothing to do with isogenics. Now it's no longer a business card. Now it's a lead generation tool. Wow. Cool, huh? So on your business card, if you're going to go take out 1,000 and go blast them everywhere on people's cars and billboards and bulletin boards and all that stuff, you could say your name. Hey, I'm Coach Awesome. And you put a question. You say, now, if you just want to do your business card, you want to straight up do your business card, you put your name and email address on there. That's fine. And then you flip it over. But make sure they see that side first. It's a very poor way to do it, okay, because you could spend all day handling 1,000 cards and nobody, like if you put it on the bulletin boards, that's just a complete waste. People don't actively sit there and watch bulletin boards. Like, oh, I'm super excited to stare at a bulletin board for 8 hours and look at all the business cards that are on here and try to make a decision about 800 different ones, because you're in competition with people's attention on that. So let's say you do this through like your business card, but you put it on people's cars. Let's say you spend all day handing them out on people's cars. Okay. So now what you're doing is you create that lead magnet. You go ahead and you create it, and you have your business card, but on the back of it is somewhere wherever you create your business card, you let that be the beginning. This is your funnel. You're actually, what you're doing is creating a funnel. You're not trying to go for the sale right then and there. You're not trying to convince them right there on your business card with your prettiness of your logo or your title. I'm a life coach. I see that on Isogenics. Life coach. Da, 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 da. What you're doing is you're entering the conversation going on in their mind, aka holidays coming up. What the thoughts going on in your mind, you're entering that, and you're setting them down a path that's going to turn them into a buyer, aka you just made a funnel. Congratulations, you just made a funnel. Good for you. Proud of you. So on your business card, what you're doing somewhere in there is you are saying, hey, I've got recipes here for you for healthier options for the Christmas. You usually ask a question. Worried about putting on 50 pounds these holidays? Here, download my free recipes. Grab this card and go to this and text this number and say you want the recipes, and I will text them over to you. Boom. And now they're like, oh, yeah, I'm worried about putting on 50 pounds these holidays. Okay, I'll go get those recipes. And there you put in, so scarcity and urgency are kind of built in there. From that one example, not so much, just because all you're doing is you're just making them have one decision about, hey, do I want those recipes? Do I want to put on 50 pounds this? Am I worried about putting on 50 pounds this holidays? So there it's not so much, but you are giving them something to do where they get something out of it. Okay? And think of it as a transaction. Their email address, their phone number is like their piece of, it's like their money, their form of money. Like they're giving you that in exchange for something else. And you give that to them, and then hopefully that helps them out, and now you can talk to them from then on out. And now when you get to your core offer, your product stuff, when you start, so they got now that they got it, like when they give you their email address, now you can line up a phone call. You could say, give them a text message, say, hey, that was really cool. I'm glad you got your recipes. Let you know that's not the whole, that's a piece of the puzzle. I'm worried about you putting on 50 pounds. When can I call you to set up a meeting where we're going to talk about how else you're going to not put on 50 pounds these holidays. And then you get them on the phone and you just call them and talk to them on the phone. That is really, really awesome method right there. Talking to them on the phone, but most people are scared of talking on the phone. I mean, not like most people like customers. I mean, like most people like you. Nothing against you at all. We just hate talking on the phone. When you're building your MLM business, when you're building your entrepreneurship business, whichever route that you're heading down, if you don't want to be on the phone, it's going to be really, really hard for you. There is a way to do it, but it's just going to be like 10 times more harder. Like that little scenario I just described for you, that's your business right there. Print out 1,000 of those. Go create your lead magnet. Go hand them all out. You could spend 10 hours a day. Go put them on cars. Out of that 10, you'll probably have 5% that'll actually put in your phone number to get that little recipe stuff to do that. And out of that 5%, you get them on the phone right away. You probably have, so should we math real quick? Let's math real quick. Let's figure this out. So you got 1,000. What I'm getting at here, Momware, is the fact that there is actually a much better way to do that through online, through actually coaching somebody. Actually, like, instead of putting flyers out on people's cars, that's called like interruption based marketing. Like, it's somebody didn't ask for that flyer. It's like you put it in front of their face. It's like commercials that we didn't want to watch. It's like that beginning 20 seconds when we go to watch a YouTube and there's an ad there, like, ah. That I'm not a huge fan of, but it still works. That's interruption-based marketing. What I teach you, what attraction-based marketing is all about, ABM, is all about, they're on the lookout for it. They're actually searching for that. There's a chick that just put on her jeans that day, and the jeans didn't fit how she liked. She went to button up her top button, and it was tight. And she's like, what? Did these shrink? Oh, now she's in the buying mindset. Now she's on the lookout for it. And it's your job just to be there for when they're in that buying, when they're actually open to it now. And it's actually so much easier. So interruption-based marketing versus attraction-based marketing. So, but let's just say 1,000. You spend all day a Saturday jumping on people's cars. A great little tip here for you is look at your town and see where there's like expos. Like, look at your target market, identify your 1,000 awesome fans, 1,000 awesome true fans. These are the people that have a pain, have a need, have a want for whatever benefit that is. And it's people that you are most on the lookout for, that you're most searching for. So where are they shopping? Where are they going? What shops? So let's say let's just say women, for example. Let's say you really like your product works really, really good for women. Weight loss for women, okay? And where are women shopping? Chances are they're probably at the mall. So a good place to be is right at the mall. A girls type store like shopping, like Macy's or Michael's. A wedding store. Who's in the weight loss mode to lose weight? Well, if they got a wedding coming up, they want to look good in that dress. If there's outside like a Victoria's Secret, I don't know if that's wherever you are at. There's like an outlet mall. Chicks love outlet malls. So think of like stuff like that. Or if there's like a huge expo, a huge get together. We just had one a couple days ago in our little neck of the woods. I think it was like a straight up wedding expo, and so you just print out 1,000 of these quote unquote business cards, and I don't even have your business card. I don't even say your name on it. I would just let them look at the business card, read. Think of it as like you only got about 2 seconds when they look at that card. Like they're going to give you that 2 seconds of their attention. They're going to read it, and so after they read it, you don't want them to waste 2 of those seconds to see your name. Your name says nothing to them, and so you want to spend about 2 of the seconds having them say, "Ooh, do I want those recipes? Do I want to lose the 50 pounds? Am I worried about the holidays coming up? Yes, I am. Oh man, those recipes would be really helpful. I think I'm going to go do that." And so. And you want them to take action right then and right there. Have you gone with your MLM, with your respective MLM company? Have you gone to a conference? Have you like literally networked? And you came home with like 1,000 business cards? How many of those people did you call back? How many of those people turned into like regular acquaintances? Let's say you came back with 1,000 business cards, right? Because now you're asked to do something later. What this does is it denotes doing something right then and right there. And that's how you add that urgency to it. You can actually add on your business card there, you could say this offer expires in 1 week or something. I wouldn't lie. I would try to find some way to actually make that come true. Don't be like an infomercial, be like, call in the next 10 minutes. And they got the little stupid clock timer. Like, doot, doot, doot. We all know that's stupid and it's not real. Like, we all know it, but the same people, it still works. It still works. Why do you think they still use it? Because it works, and they don't care that we know that it's fake. They still use it. So find out some way to actually make it come true. All right, so on your quote unquote business card, you go to a wedding expo. Let's say your ideal target market is women that are coming up on a wedding. So go to a wedding expo. Print out 1,000 of these. Don't even have it be a business card. Have it be just print out flyers. Just go to Etsy Prints or something like that, or you go online. You can print out 1,000 for like $50 or something. It's super cheap. And so let's say of that 1,000, you go hand them out on there, each one of those cards, and all it is to get the lead magnet for your recipes. And just so you know, this can all be automated online. Just so you know, this is just straight up effort. If you want to go for it, give yourself some real world example. But otherwise, online, this is all automated. Like you could be watching your Narcos, you could watch your Game of Thrones while people are looking at your cheat sheet. All right, so you got 1,000. Let's say you went to a wedding expo and you got 1,000, and 5% actually, it's probably higher than that. I'm going to try this. I'm going to test this. I'll give you an update. I'm literally going to try this before the holidays. I'm actually going to see if this is working. I've done similar stuff to this. I never did it for my MLM product / ABM product. I've done it for my actual business. Like I've done this for my business just to see if it'll work, and it did. Worked pretty marvelously. All right, so I think one of the days I go super in-depth training on this. It's called my Bolo formula. Bolo, I do believe I think I go super in-depth training. My Bolo funnel building formula. All right, so we got 1,000 that you handle 1,000 flyers on 1,000 different cars, or you just saw people and you said, hey, are you concerned about this? And they're like, yes, great, here's some information. And you give them your flyer. So 1,000, and let's say, I'm going to say 10% actually say, yeah, I want those recipes. And actually the expo stuff works really great if you want to do it that way. 1,000 or just that one day. Like if they actually see your flyer that day, works awesome because you say, this offer expires by the end of the today. And you can actually set that up. I'll have to show you how to set all that up, where they go to exchange your email address. I would just have them, if you want to keep it simple, just have them text you, and you'll text them the recipes. You'll send them like the link to your recipes. You just create like a Google Docs. You want me to do like an entire freebie training? That's like a bonus upgrade out of what I'm teaching right now, where I actually walk you through what that looks like when they do text you. All right. I wasn't planning on doing that. So why don't you go to where I'll actually have a recorded video where this works. And you give me your email address. See how it happens? You become a lead for me. And I'll rock your world every single day, Mom. You get on my email list. I'll rock your world every single day. I'll make you smile, make you laugh, make you feel you up with good information. All right, let's go. Episode misfitmomwears.com / you want to do business? Let's just do cards. CARDS, okay? Business, just cards. misfitmomwears.com / cards. And I'll go ahead and link that up in the show notes as well. Okay, my love? And I'll walk you through a video. What you do is you just create like a Google Docs where it is. I'll even probably run over to Pinterest. I'm going to do this myself just to see what happens. So you print out 1,000. I'll even show you like where to go to print out your 1,000. Hey, Mom, is this a bad time for you? Is this like money's really tight or something? And you just need like an influx of leads and sales, and this is just going to get you straight up leads. That is up to you as the next step to contact these leads over the phone. They're giving you your phone number. Wow, that's powerful stuff. And you're going to have to close them on the phone when you do this. You're going to have to walk them through a presentation. I don't know what's going on in your company as far as, do you just have them watch a video and then they just watch the video, and or do you like walk them through like a recorded presentation, then you just ask them questions at the end? So we'll have to have amazing full-on training for you after that, and I might just create another thing for you on that front. Now I'm thinking about it, because that would be immensely helpful to you, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. So you got 1,000. You just spent all of a Saturday handing them out at a wedding expo, how to lose 50 pounds. and you create a flyer, and I'll even show you how to work that flyer, like what questions to do and based on what it is. So let's say 10% actually give you their phone number. Okay, 100, right? 100, cool. That's a lot, Mom. Holy balls. That is a lot of leads right there. Keep in mind, so of your 100, you got about 10, 20% that are in the buy, like willing to buy right now, 10 to 20%. So you're going for the sale right then and there because you're going to call them all up the next day. You're going to set up your meeting. You're going to send them a text message. You're going to set up a meeting all about where you are going to give them a sales presentation. You are going to talk about their future. You're going to don't call it a strategy call. Like call it like making sure you. I got some more stuff to share with you. I'm gonna share with you some other stuff about how to, and do warn them, okay? Do warn them. Don't try to trick and say it's a strategy call, and we're going to be talking about how to not put on 50 pounds, more pounds these holidays. It's a straight up strategy call, and you just say, and on your text message, just say, there is going to be an offer for us to work together further. And it doesn't matter if it's a yes or no on that offer. That's fine. I'm still going to help you out with that. We're still going to punch out a plan for you to not put on weight pounds. Just so you know, there's going to be an offer in there, just so you are prepared yourself. And it's fine if it's a no. That's just fine. No hard feelings at all. And they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. No problem. Like, people love buying stuff, but they just hate getting sold to, and they hate getting tricked into being sold to. It's just so funny. They just feel so scammed. All right, so you got your 100. Let's just say you're closing. You get them on a sales call. Of those 100, let's say you get 80 of those. I don't know what. After my test, we'll see where these stats are at. You could probably get, let's say 50 of those, 50%. So you got 50 that you get on a sales call. That you actually get on the phone. So of those 50, let's say your selling skills is average and you close 10%, which is really bad. Especially if you've been doing it right up to now. But I like face and things lower. So that's five new customers you just got right there. Full of 1 day's work. I don't know what one customer is worth to you. Over the course of let's say you got them on auto ship for at least 6 months. And let's say other auto ship you make, let's say Isogenics, you're selling like $200, $300 package. I don't know, what do you make off of that? Isogenics. I was part of Isogenics brand for a while, and I'll tell you all about that later, but I didn't sell any. I was like customer one myself. I think, isn't your Isogenics is amazing too. Nothing against Isogenics. It was totally me. I'm trying to think here. Isn't a standard commission usually about 20%? So let's say a $200 and times 20%, $200, $40. So that 5 customers, you made $40 each one, $200 recurring every month. So $200. Let's say they're on stick with you for at least auto ship at least 6 months. So that's $1,200. You just made yourself $1,200. And that's just the straight up product. I don't know if you're talking about the business opportunity, you got referrals in there. That's just straight up for about 5 hours worth of work for an afternoon. 5 hours, you hand out 1,000 business, quote unquote, business cards. We're talking about flyers here. $1,200. 5 hours? What's $1,200 by 5 hours? You just paid yourself. That's why I love business and entrepreneurship and doing this, and it's just fun. And you help some people. You help change their lives. So I will let you go. I got to go. Did I open up your world a little bit today? Did it get you a little excited, think a little different? It's no longer like, it's now you orchestrating that journey. It's now you orchestrating that follow-up. It's now you getting them to reach out to you. It's getting them to come to you. Attraction based. That's your lead magnet. That's your recipes that's going on with that one. And now you just call them up, and they're attracted to the quote unquote sales presentation because they want more of. They don't want that pain point to continue on. they don't want to put on 50 pounds these holidays. Cool. So no longer are you allowed to blast out, even when somebody asks for your business card, say, oh yeah, it's some good. Do you have some more information? Just pretend like you don't have business cards for your business. Say, I don't, and that's a long story there. I'll tell you about that some other time. I don't. Your job is to go to my website. Your job is to go there, and you find me. You get a hold of me, and you just tell them, because I'm going to hand you my business card, and you're going to throw it away, but I want you searching after me. You can tell them that, but you could say, I'm just searching for the right ones. I only have availability for 30 customers this month, and I need the 30 best of them. And if you come and search out me, you find me and get a hold of me, that shows me that you're a high-quality customer, and I'm going to spend more of my time and energy making sure that you lose that weight, making sure that you heal from your marathon running, making sure that you don't put on 50 pounds these holidays. Okay? Cool? Does that help? Yeah, go download a couple, go grab that freebie where I'll explain all in a video. I will work on that today. That'll be my project today. That's going to be fun. I'll record that for you, the video, and it's going to be real easy. This stuff, mom wear, to be honest with you, it's really simple when you know what to do. It's like knowing where to strike that hammer, knowing how to swing that golf swing. And I just show you, like, this is where you hit. This is the button that you push over here. You look at a whole entire panel, like one button does the job that you're looking to do, and you got 50 buttons to look at, and you're looking at the control panel, and you're like, oh, what do I do? All you need is somebody to show up and say, yeah, it's that button right there. And you're like, oh, cool, thank you. And you push that button right there, and all is well in the world in your business. I'm here to love you, Mom. I'm here to see you succeed. I'm here to making sure that you keep on with the greatness that you are. Without further ado, we'll talk to you later. Go to, what was it again? /cards. CARDS. Cards. That's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun little training there. Without further ado, we'll talk to you next time, Mom. Love your heart. Love your face. Love your soul. Keep on bringing that awesomeness that you are. Bye for now. Mwah. So there I was. I ended up being a minister marrying my sister. I didn't marry her like redneck marry her like that. I meant like her and her soon-to-be husband are going to get married, and I was the one conducting the wedding. I was the minister for the wedding. It was all this awesome, fabulous honor. And there it was, and I did up the whole ceremony, scripted out what was going to happen, and right in the middle of the ceremony, I wanted each other to say to the other person why that they wanted to marry that other person. When it was time to share their vows, I wanted them to share what it is about that other person that they're choosing to marry them. And I talked to my sister about it, and she had no problem. She was about to marry her fiance at the time. His name was Alex, and she had no problem talking about what she loved about him, what she appreciated about him, why she was choosing him to marry. And I got to him, and I asked him, so why are you marrying my sister? Why is this happening? And he looks at me just dumbfounded, like, I don't understand the question. I'm like, well, it's kind of like this, Alex. It's this thing called free will. It's this thing called willpower. And thinking of it as like you line up every girl you've ever met, every girl that you're going to meet, and of them all, think of it like you're on The Bachelor, and you got your choice of all these girls, and you are picking my sister. Why? Why her? Why not that one over there? When I want the redhead, she's cute. Why my sister? And so he's like, okay, I think I got it. And basically the essence of his vow, the essence of his talkings was she's convenient. They're about to have a kid together. And it seems like the acceptable thing to do. And right then and there, I knew they were going to have problems. I knew neither one was as invested in the marriage as the other one. And based on the story, you can kind of tell Mom Moyer which one was more invested in the other one, right? So that And I had to live with it because I was the minister, and I had the ding, 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 ding going on, and I conducted the vows. I conducted all of that, and I had to... I should have called it right then. I'm like, this marriage isn't happening. I can't, in good conscience, conduct this because I know it's not... I don't say right, but I know that it's just my instinct was doing it. But I was a coward. I was fearful. I didn't want to disrupt the marriage. So lo and behold, the marriage did have problems, and my sister is better for it. My sister, in her mind, was probably doing the right thing. This is the question I'm posting to you, Mom Warrior. This is what I want to ask you. You're like my sister in this story. You have your choice. Instead of a husband to choose from or a would-be person that you're marrying, you have you're so brilliant. You're so amazing. You're so talented. You're so gifted. You're so loving. You're so caring. And you got so much gifts going on, and you're capable of so much. You can basically... Excuse me. Something in my throat. You can basically do whatever you want with this life of yours. Why MLM? Why network marketing? Are you not aware of the stigma? Are you not aware of the negative connotations going on with people and the outside world as far as our profession? Do they not know that? Why? You're capable of so much. Why MLM? Why this or that? I think I know. I think I understand you a little bit. I think I get you. It's because you want to help people. It's because you had a great transformation yourself. And you had an amazing experience. And it turned out really good for you, really good for your loved ones. And that great, caring soul and spirit of yours takes over. And you're like, it's not fair that other people aren't experiencing what I'm going through. So I must help them. I must get to them. So you joined up, you signed up, only it hasn't gone quite like you intended, quite like your upline promised. Things have happened that you weren't pursuing, that you weren't expecting. You ran into some fears. Stuff felt awkward. Stuff felt probably uncomfortable. Your red flags are going ding, 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 ding. So I believe in you, Mom. I believe in your soul. I believe in your heart. I do believe, like, of all the businesses that you can create, of all everything that you can do with your life, I applaud your decision to go this MLM route. I applaud your decision to go this network marketing route. I just believe that there's a much better way, and that's called the attraction-based marketing way. That's why I created for you the free ABM course.com. You go there, and I'll show you the much better way to get them coming to you, and you're able to follow through on that purpose. You're able to follow through on that promise. You're able to feel good changing those lives and not have it feel icky for being pushy, icky for being salesy, for being like, this feels wrong, but my upline told me to do it. None of that. So go to freeabmcourse.com, get your life rocked there, and without further ado, go with the greatness, with the awesomeness, with the beautifulness that you are. You're the future, Mom Warrior. You are the light in this dark world, and you're supposed to pass on that light to your loved littles and your team, and you're supposed to make the world a better place because you were here. I can't wait to see it. Love you. Love your face. Love your heart. Love everything about you. Bye for now. Mwah.